Check one, check two. I think we're live. Is this thing working? I think we're live. Hello? Hello? Are we working? Check one, two. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. It's October 7. October 7. October 7. Where's my video? Here it is. Here it is.
I've never had more faith in America than I do today.
Yes.
We have an America that, in Bob Dylan's phrase, is busy being born,
Yeah.
not busy dying.
Woo-wee. The great Jimmy Carter. I'm going to have to edit this. I'm going to have to chop this. I'm sorry. So there's Jimmy Carter playing a Dylan song. Ready? What song is it? Oh, hey, I'll have to sing it for you. Because you can't play Bob Dylan on YouTube without getting scratched. For me, I'm not sleeping and there is no place I'm going to. Right?
I used to know all the big Bob Dylan's records before I was governor at the East, and I know
He's a big fan.
that Willie Nelson ever wrote, and of course the Allman Brothers helped
And
put
the
me in the
Allman
White
Brothers.
House by raising money when I didn't have any money.
You can't play the music, but look at Jimmy Carter supporting. It makes you wonder about our leaders, right? Jimmy Carter is viewed by many in America as a weak person, a weak president. Yet he loved free speech and he loved Dylan.
Brought closer together through Bob Dylan's songs. Chip knew every lyric of every Bob Dylan song that had ever been written.
I remember he and I had a spat, and I spent over a year without speaking to him. And
So anyway, Bob Dylan, it's a shame you can't play the song. You can't play the song in its entirety. But welcome everybody. My name is Marcus Conte. Welcome to the program. And we're going to talk about potential game changers in this election that's only 30 days away here in the United States of America, where the great people, the great populace will pick its next leader, right, to lead the world. We have that kind of influence. So a little show and tell today. How about it, right? So I got my ballot by mail, right? Mail-in ballots here in the great state of Pennsylvania, and this is what they look like. Right? It's an envelope, right? And inside that envelope is another envelope, and it has. I'm just gonna put my finger over the address there. But then you get another official. You see how it says official return ballot envelope, and there it is, right? Amazing, right? Amazing. You sign the back. I signed my name there, right? Today's date, and you go in a little deeper. You go in a little deeper into the balloteering, and what do you get? You get an official ballot envelope. Ooh, I almost want to save it, like as a collectible, right? Instead of sending it in. And you go deeper, deeper, deeper. See, there's a solution to not having to wait online. Or go down there, official general election ballot, and you see the balloteering. Presidential elections, Kamala Harris is first. Why are the Democrats listed first? Underneath is Donald J. Trump, Chase Oliver for president. I don't know who that is. And Jill Stein has made the ballot in the great state of Pennsylvania. And then there's other candidates here. There's Matt Cartwright versus Rob Bresnahan for Congress. There's also the state Senate. One Casey McCormick is pretty alive today. So today I'll fill this out, and I'm going to mail it in like a good American, right? Because I'm voting, and that's precisely what Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk was talking about at the Butler rally, right? What a great appearance! Dark MAGA. Elon Musk emerges as Dark MAGA at the Butler rally behind bulletproof fucking glass. All right, and there they are, Trump and Elon Musk. Now, and the number one message that Elon Musk was ranting about, number one, most important thing that he repeated over and over again is vote. You have to vote. If you don't vote, then what's the point, right? I'll show you another show and tell. Hold on. I've been collecting these too. Look how much money the parties are spending in Pennsylvania. These are all mail-in fucking insanity. It's like 2 pounds or 3 pounds already of junk mail, right? Now I know who I'm voting for. I'm gonna fill this out in a little bit and send it in. And the greatest question, of course, is I mailed away for this and I received it and I will fill it out. Oh, you know what the other funny thing about it is that it requires your own postage. Right? First class postage required. It's required to put it. How come they can't? It's a government agency. How come they can't comp the postage 50 cents? It's not the 50 cents. It's like, where do you get a stamp? You got to go to the post office to get a stamp. I don't know. But anyway, the biggest concern here for me is I have this ballot and I will send in this ballot. But will this ballot be counted? That's what I want to know. Where does this ballot, go? Does it go down the great fucking nothing hole and nobody counts it? Does it get thrown in the garbage? Does it get put in the pile with these candidates over here and we'll count those later? Or is it all just legitimate and all nothing to see here? I don't know. I don't know. We'll look at the polls as well. But the Elon Musk, enter Elon Musk at the Butler, Pennsylvania rally where Trump got almost whacked. It's just a fascinating appearance by Elon. We'll take a look at it. And other things is Hillary Clinton is opening her trap again, making a mess of things, calling for more censorship. We'll look at that video as well. And this is my website every morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, right here in the amazing America, the great United States, where we're going to have an election that's going to rule your world somehow. And coming up, get your white privilege out of here. We got a case coming up in November 4 and 5. The case of Get Your White Privilege Out of Here, Brooklyn Hospital, Conti versus Brooklyn Hospital Center. And it's heating up. Anyway, so join me every morning, and you're part of this live audience right here. Vinny's in the house. Vinny D. Martini. Weevil Girl's here as well. What's up, Weevil Girl? Diligent Escape. Good morning. And everybody else is lurking if you're just chilling out. Thank you for being here. And we'll begin. Oh, so today's October 7, if you haven't noticed. And October 7 is now the Jewish equivalent of September 11. October 7. September 11, right? There's the scene of the October 7 Hamas massacre, where 1,000 partygoers got whacked by Hamas, and for that 1,000 souls, Gaza paid with probably half their population, and destabilized the entire nation of Palestine in Gaza. It's no more. Now it's a wasteland. But there it is. It's a makeshift memorial in Hebrew. Those are the good Jews taking care of and or paying respect for their fallen comrades. And good job. They killed one of us, and we killed 25 of them. Good even score. We evened the score. While Israel on this day, October 7, is carpet bombing Beirut, right? And, you know, in other parts of Lebanon, right? No doubt about it. So, this is good. Instant karma, right? So we're in an election year, and this is what it looks like in the United States. Trump hater tries to run over sign. Instant karma. Watch this. Watch this jerk off.
This is going to be great.
This is so ridiculous. You realize that, right?
No, it's not. Fuck Trump.
Fuck
That's
Trump.
what I say.
I know, but I hate Trump too, Chad. But
hate
you don't see
Trump.
me out here destroying property. It's probably illegal.
You know what? You know what's a
This is brilliant.
fucking
Watch
pride to
this,
have
watch
a
this.
fucking Trump van sign
Oh my God.
in
Watch
the main
this.
line.
I can't believe you just said that.
So you ran over the
What's
sign.
wrong with you?
Oh, what is that? Oh my God.
What is that?
Ha ha ha.
God.
Check this out. So just to reiterate, Jerkoff runs over Trump Vance sign on the side of a road somewhere, and what does he get? What does he get?
Oh, that's just great.
Get out, fatso, and check out what happened. This is how vindicative the elections are getting, right? This is crazy. Fat fuck.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Ah, you
What?
got trapped.
People. They're fucking assholes.
I have to get to work. Don't tell me you got a flat.
A fucking bed of nails. Look at that, man. Look at that. Underneath the Trump sign. Go ahead, run over the Trump sign.
They did.
You fucking moron. What a dickhead.
Well,
What a dick. Hey, that's what happens to you. That's a great piece right there. So how's the elections going anyway? This is the polling. It looks like it's hard to say. This shit is all over the place. Michigan has Trump up by 1. These are the swing states. Ohio, Trump by 7. New Hampshire, which goes Democrat, that's Harris 7. Arizona by 2 for Harris. I find that one hard to believe. North Carolina, coin toss. As of now, North Dakota, Trump by 27. National poll, Emerson has Harrison by 1. National poll, NPR has Harris by 2. National poll, Rasmussen has Trump by 2. So all within the margin of error. I would say the only exception there is Ohio, 7 for Trump. What else? Wisconsin by 1 for Trump. But other polls have in Wisconsin Harris by 4. Pennsylvania Harris by 1. Cook political reports. So this is a fucking really a coin toss at this point. 30 days into the election, there's no runaway. There's no breakout, right? And I would say that I think it's favoring Trump. I really do. I think Trump is the favorite. But let's just keep going, and we'll try to figure it out. You know, chill. Look at this. So it's long been known that you are what you eat, right? And the next clip is Hillary Clinton saying that in some way, censoring people's speech protects children, right? That's what you're going to hear from Hillary Clinton right out of her mouth. On the other hand, look at this. Children's diets are now over 70% ultra-processed foods. 70%. That means 7 out of 10 things that kids put in their mouth is overly processed and therefore deadly. It's not real food when it's highly processed. But you don't really hear the world. You don't hear politicians calling for the abolishment of junk food, do you? Instead, they go after your free speech and say it's your speech that's hurting the children. Crazy, right? It looks like the Make America Healthy Again movement could be showing up right on time, at least according to one registered nutritionist in Los Angeles. So long story short, with children, it's actually 70%. That is really wild when you think about it. What we eat defines how our cells work, how our organs work, and we're seeing a strong decline in mental health and well-being. Strong decline in mental health and well-being. 70% of junk. Wouldn't you think that, based on that evidence, and that is direct evidence, that the nation would get off maybe the save the planet with the Green New Deal and start feeding the children properly, right? And you get a way better product, because if you have happy, healthy children, they'll know how to navigate navigate humanity forward when we're not here anymore. So, but it is shocking. You always see this stuff. I'm fascinated by it, that people like, oh, really? 70% of children live on junk food. Where's the parent? Fucking sick, right? So, if that doesn't make you sick, this should make you sick. Hillary Clinton, stand by.
Should be, in my view, repealing some. We should be, in my view, repealing something called Section 230, which gave platforms on the internet immunity because they were thought to be just pass-throughs, that they shouldn't be judged for the content that is posted. But we now know that.
So there's Hillary Clinton going after your post. This is the core of the Democratic Party, saying that posters, the people that, like you and I, that post on YouTube, for example, that the platform should be responsible for other people's speech. This is the twisted Hillary Clinton speaking.
That was an overly simple view, that if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just...
We lose total control. What the hell is Hillary Clinton talking about? Who loses control from free speech? She loses control. That's who she's talking about. Can you see the deep self-centeredness of this? Hillary Clinton is complaining that if you moderate big platforms by forcing them to censor the people that post there, that is somehow a healthy situation. This is a fucking twisted lady.
The social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
Former First Lady Clinton warns, we lose total control if social media companies do not moderate content on their platforms. She loses control, and that's precisely what they're after. Clinton spoke to CNN Michael Schmerfrack on Saturday, admitted steps have been taken to regulate content. More should be done, she said. The former First Lady argued that steps taken at a state level aren't enough, and that the federal government should do more. Yep, that's Hillary Clinton. We can look at the state of California and New York. I think some of other states have also taken action. Calling for censorship, calling for Twitter, TikTok, right around now too. What time is it? It's election season, right? The last month. This is when the Democrats crack down and start censoring people, right? And suddenly you go to post on YouTube and it's not there anymore for you. Right? But we need national action, and sadly our Congress has been dysfunctional when it comes to addressing these threats to our children. What the fuck are you talking about? Clinton asserted the issue of social media moderation should be at the top of every legislative political agenda. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 76-year-old called for Section 230 of the Communications Act to be repealed, meaning that no immunity is given to social media companies for their content. In other words, if I post, YouTube is responsible. That is not the way that's not the way free speech works. If I post, I am responsible. What else? Yeah, so that's Hillary Clinton. Very, very disturbing issues.
And boosting Trump back in 2016. But I also think there are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda.
Yeah, you are. What the types of Americans that are engaged in propaganda? Listen to that again.
Who are engaged? There are Americans who are engaged in.
Yeah, Bill and Hillary Clinton.
This kind of propaganda. And whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged is something that would be a better deterrence because.
So there's Hillary Clinton calling for jailing Americans for misinformation. Listen again.
Boosting Trump back in 2016. But I also think there are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda.
What kind of propaganda? What are you talking about? What is Hillary Clinton talking about? Anything that doesn't align with her view, her worldview, is perceived as propaganda. And of course, she'll say, no, I'm Hillary Clinton. I know more about government than you do. I was a member of the CIA. I have the inside track on the truth. That's how Hillary Clinton sees herself.
And whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged.
Criminally charged. My God, where are we? Where are we? Here's another one. Remember this guy? This is John Kerry.
The dislike of and anguish over social media is just growing and growing and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building consensus around any issue.
Building consensus around an issue. In other words, promoting your bullshit, promoting garbage like Green New Deal or, $25,000 for every first-time home buyer. I'll tell you now, they're running that line on the radio here in Pennsylvania that the Democrats want to give first-time home buyers $25,000. Do you know how that would crash the economy? You think the housing bubble was bad the last time? If you give people that cannot afford a house $25,000 to get in the door, right? And that $25,000 goes right in the pocket of the banks. Banks love it. Give them $25,000, no problem. $25,000, everything is guaranteed by the government. Then a year later, the people default because they can't pay, right? The bank keeps their money and the government's out $25,000, right? And just like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, eventually if everybody defaults at once, the economy crashes, right? These are democratic policies.
It's really hard to govern today.
It's hard to govern today. Why? Why? Because people are not swallowing your garbage?
There's the referees we used to have to determine what's a fact and what isn't a fact have kind of, been eviscerated to a certain degree. And people go and people self-select where they go for their news or for their information.
Self-select, as if you're not supposed to self-select your news. You're supposed to just turn the TV on and absorb it. Right, this guy's a fossil. Right? You got to set all these guys on fire, literally. The John Kerrys of the world.
And then the
Hillary Clintons and the John Kerrys. That's why people broke from the Democratic Party. Here it is, right? John Kerry and Hillary Clinton are the backbone of the Democratic Party. Count me out, man.
Get into a vicious cycle. So it's really, really hard, much harder to build consensus today than at any time in the 45, 50.
I would love to ask him, if I were the commentator, I would say, can you kindly define public consensus? What exactly does public consensus mean? When most people see things a certain way and it's not the way you see it, right? That's the public consensus. It's a majority.
Years I've
you fool.
Been involved in this. And there's a lot of discussion now about how you curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have, some accountability on facts, et cetera.
Accountability on facts. It's hard to watch, man. These guys are fucked up. So let's go right into Elon Musk. Screw those people.
Everyone.
Now this is greatness right here. You're about to observe greatness. This is the great Elon Musk takes the stage in Butler, Pennsylvania, behind bulletproof fucking glass, right? And where Trump got shot, not even a few months ago, and he delivers this amazing speech about voting and about making your voice heard. Watch this.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm Dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot.
Yeah.
Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face. Now,
If you didn't love Elon Musk before and you know nothing about him, you got to love him now. Right? He's totally going to bat, man. He don't care what you say, what you think, how you're going to try to come after him. He's just speaking his. They already tried to go after him and it failed. Remember the stewardess on the plane says, yes, he flashed his penis at me when no one was looking.
America
It was a total fucking lie.
is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely.
Total truth.
And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime.
Wow.
This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively.
Yep.
You've got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, has just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So, how are you supposed to have a good, proper election if there's no ID? It's meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment.
The great Elon Musk.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America. Yes.
Trump was true to it. He did his outside rally.
This is a must-win situation.
Must win. Must
so
win.
I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone on the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay. And get everyone
And maybe it'll be counted.
you know, and everyone you don't know, you drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now. And then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction.
Wow.
Nothing's more important.
Wow. Elon Musk makes the prediction that this will be the last election if people don't vote. If Trump loses, Elon Musk says, this is the last election. 4 years from now, there won't be an election. The Democrats have already ruled out elections because it doesn't, you see their mindset that they can't control the outcome, so why even bother having it? As Hillary Clinton famously said about South America, if you hold an election, you make sure you can control the outcome, she said about Ecuador and Honduras and all of these other South American nations, right? You got to control it or don't have it. Look what happened in Israel, right? The Israelis and the Americans and everybody wanted Gaza to have its own election. What did? They picked Hamas, right? A fucking, and then, they couldn't control it, and now they're trying to get rid of it. There's a similarity there. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting the great Elon Musk. Continue.
Nothing's more important.
Nothing.
So get everyone you know. Everyone. So speaking to people out there, everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason. Okay? So, nothing is more important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well, it does. Okay? It does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin.
Yeah.
So get everyone you know to register to vote. I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted. I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway more than anything that will matter is getting those registrations and then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election, especially in Pennsylvania.
Brilliant.
So thank you, and honestly, you want to just be a pest. Just be a pest to everyone you know, people on the street everywhere. Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
The great Elon Musk. The great Elon Musk goes to bat for his country, right? And wow, what's up? Let's break to the markets. Ding, ding. We're open. Nasdaq down 67. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 171. S&P 500 down 20. But who cares? Trump stock is up by 5.5%. Up 91 cents this morning. DJT. Looks like a screaming buy right here. It was good at 12, and now you gotta chase it at 17. What else? What else can we talk about with the market? I don't know, man, because I'm just watching this one. This is the election stock. The election stock, DJT. If Trump wins, the stock is going to go through the roof. If Trump loses, it'll probably go down to 50 cents. So keep your eye on that one. Nvidia up $1.84. Google 17 cents up. Apple down 2. Amazon down 4. Meta up 5. So mixed technologies right there. Bitcoin coming back a little bit, up $827 to 63,000. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, your military industrial complex stocks. Lockheed Martin 600. With the split down 82 cents and Boeing up $2. You got a full-blown war right now going on in Israel. So the military industrial complex stocks are doing good. These are your arms dealers, the people that make bombs and planes that kill people in war. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, it is. And these are also stocks that allegedly save people. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna. They make the holy vaccine stock that may just cause myocarditis, inflammation of the heart, where it kills you. But they do other things, too. That's just one of them that they do. And so markets are down. You got to call it like you see it, down. Donald Trump up 7%, running. Donald Trump's stock is on the move today. So thank you everybody for joining me, and that's really all I got today. It's a beautiful day, by the way. I forgot to mention that it's partly sunny, 60s. Yesterday the day started at about 48 degrees, and then it went up to a sunny 70. Dry. What beautiful weather, right? Get up early, be cold, and then about 7 or 8 a.m., the sun will stand out and sit out in the sun. Get in the sun, full exposure to the sun, and let the sun warm you. Because that's what it's all about, right? Taking care of yourself. Eating right, drinking a lot of water, getting some rest. I had two long days of running, so I'm a little tired right now, but I'm going to still go out and run today. Because I think I want to become, I may not become the world record holder in the 60 to 69 category, but if I'm still alive in the 70 and over, maybe even 80, I would like to break the world record because I just think I can. I think that the way, what I know, and this could be, wrong or egotistical or whatever, but I think that if you take all the things you know about life and about being healthy, and you eliminate the possibility of getting hit by a truck or falling out a window or dying, getting hit by a stray bullet, if you rule those things out, and if I'm still here at 80, still doing what I'm doing, I think that I can break the world record for the 5K or maybe even just the mile. The fastest mile ever run for an 80-year-old. Right? I'll try it now, but I don't think I can. I don't know. There's a lot of strong 60-year-olds, but that's one of my goals in life, right? Just to stay healthy, and then it's not really any extra effort. The first effort is stay healthy, and then the rest, I guess, take care of itself. Right? So. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Marcus Conte reporting. I'll see you Wednesday, excuse me. Marcus Conte reporting.